Only 30 tickets to go to the country club, which we can do. Ooh, we can even play with the golf balls. I guess the length of the thing decides how hard we hit. Nope.
Anemoia sales group thanks you for visiting.
Oop. There's like a minimum amount of force. No.
Not enough tickets? We have plenty of sales representatives to sell you more volume. You can find paperwork in the bins on the lower floor.
I'm convinced this has to be rigged.
Not enough tickets? We have plenty of
Come on,
sales
come on.
representatives to sell you more volume. You can
Oh wow,
find
that is the
paperwork
perfect
in the bins
punchline, is that it's not even a hole. Okay. But there's no ball. This is all just built into a hallway. No ball, but this one does have a hole. This game loves to taunt me. Our progression is permanent. Okay, well, I've learned my lesson. Only now it wants us to play. And I do want to play. I really, really do. Well, crap. Alright, so it's not limited to that area, which means this is difficult. Let's go. I'm not going to be able to hit it back with the minimum force. There we go. I feel accomplished already. Alright, next one. If we don't sink the time into this, if we don't play the game on the game's sort of sense of humor, then we're not playing the game correctly as far as I'm concerned. We could leave it to just the exploration. Oh! Starting to understand golf. Like, it might seem like a waste of time, but, like, this is necessary. This is engaging with the game on the game's level. There's a hole here dead ahead. Now, I've never been mini-golfing or played any kind of golf, but I'm starting to see the appeal. Or rather, I'm starting to see why people get so angry about it. Put it that way. I'm like a step away from changing my mouse's DPI settings. I'm not going to get it. I'm not going to get it. I'm not even going to be close. Alright, well, we can use the angled nature of the walls here. I don't quite get the way this, like, strength mechanic works. Because it seems to do different things depending on where my mouse is. Like, sometimes... I don't know, the arrow seems to do different things that are not entirely consistent. Unless I'm just misunderstanding it. Let's just put you right in. I wonder... There don't seem... I'm not sure if there's Steam achievements for this, but there should be an achievement if you can manage a hole-in-one. Especially if you can manage a perfect game. Like, I feel like they should just give you the rights to this property if you do that. This is going to be more a matter of coming in the right way. Of approaching right with WASD rather than the mouse. Yet here I am trying to get the mouse right. There's a little bit of movement to it, it seems. That could just be me trying to micro-move the mouse, but I feel like it was moving it slightly. I feel like it's screwing with me, and this is the kind of game that would do it. There, I got it anyway. Mini golfing is not what I thought I'd be doing today. However, it's not the least enjoyable thing I've done all day. Come on. I didn't see a lot of that, but it sounded impressive. This golf ball feels like one that could take on JFK with ricochet like that. Okay. I don't even know if something different happens, like if we do or don't decide to engage with this. Hole 7. Is it actually going to do 18? I'm not sure. Does mini golf not do all 18? Is mini golf like a smaller number? See, this is weird. This game has a lot of, like, nonsense. It has a sense of humor to it. And normally I'm somebody who hates having his time wasted in games, like, famously. So it's kind of weird how... I don't know what kind of weird thing this game's doing in my brain where I'm so willing to engage with this nonsense. Especially when I have the option of just going straight out of here. Alright, we want to hit this thing with all the strength we got. So, boom. And it wasn't enough still. We can hit it while it's still moving, which I feel like shouldn't be allowed. Or I guess only when it goes below a certain speed. Maybe that's like an anti-frustration feature. But when it goes against the wall like this, oh, I see. The mouse will behave a little bit differently when it goes against the wall in order to counteract that. Come on. You can save me a lot of time here. There we go. Just wouldn't be right if I didn't make you guys sit through all this as well. See, here, if we want to get through that hole, we have to make it go, like, perpendicular to the wall. So if anything, that would be, like, more effort. Unless it just happens to ricochet in just such the right way. Also, like, in the same way that I'm trying to engage with this game using its language, I'm trying to make you engage with the game using its language by making you watch all of this. Because if I have to sit here for this, so do you. Not bad. Oh wow, this is really taking me... If something were to peek around this corner at this point, I wouldn't even notice it. That's how invested I am. Will you just bounce off the surface? No. You'll actually properly roll up it. But this is a little bit more... it's a tough angle. It's a real tough angle. But I think we can do it. Boop. There we go. And hole 10. Get out of there. We want as much ricochet and bounce as we can get. And here we want you going over that ledge, and we're going to blind fire it. Have faith! There we go. And around that corner. See, it seems early on you want to go for maximum strength because you want maximum ricochet. And then after that, it becomes a lot more about fine-tuning it. One more little hit. Oh, don't try and trick me with your big arrow. I need a small arrow for a small hit. There we go. Oh, hole 11. It's going to be all 18, isn't it? It's going to be all 18. Boop. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I'm a mini golf master. I'm getting the hang of this. It's not all pure luck. Boom. Who am I kidding? Golf is just pool for people with way too much land. There we go. Every single time it gets overshot. Can we get it out of this divot? Can we do it without overshooting massively? We've got to figure out what is the required amount of strength. And it's roughly that. Good. Now, if you could stop rolling, please. Thank you. Boop. Yeah. Feels good. Hole 12. Well, you're giving me the opportunity to go straight in, but I can definitely feel that drift. Got it anyway. There's a wedge here, so it's probably impossible, but imagine if it just bounced straight back out. Alright, go across the bridge. Ooh. Or pull a more risky maneuver, your call. Boop. And... boop. And... boop. If we had done that right, we could have completely overshot all this. In fact, maybe we still can. Perhaps it's foolish to try. Maybe the amount of energy required to put it over there would also put it over the hole. No, it just won't make it. Okay. There's only so much I can commentate on here. All right, let's drag that all the way back, and boop. 13. Yay, only 5 to go. You know, actually, if we go back and speak to the liminal space as a place where we can't really discern whether it has intention, well, this feels, I don't know, this feels a bit more human than some interpretations. We have those human voices coming over the intercom. We have plain English text. We have, well, golf. We have the concept of tickets. I don't know. It all speaks to maybe, in this instance, maybe this is all some sort of experiment that's taking place. Like, if this game is to have a story, maybe we're here for a reason? Like, what is Anemoiapolis? What was it to begin with? What were we sent here to even audit? That transformer on the surface, just in the middle of nowhere? Like, what did my character think this was? You know, that's the beauty of golf. This is something that I wouldn't have thought about if I hadn't been forced into sitting here and playing this. But here we are. What's my record time? 1 hour and 9 minutes? So that means I'm like a little less than that into the game. Feels like a lot longer. In a good way, actually. I mean, I do feel like I've started to go insane. And I'm not sure how much of that is from the liminal space and how much of that is because I've gotten into golf for the first time. Well, let's try and lift you up over here. This is tough. You really needed to hop that gap the first time. Otherwise, we run the risk of giving you too much. And we can't body block you, I don't think. Alright, now it's really critical that this not overshoot. There we go. 15. Only 3 remain. Oop. Ooh. That shadowy corner was a little bit creepy. See, these thin spaces like this, with a carpeted floor, they always remind me of this little, like, play place thing that my pediatrician had in his office. In the waiting area, at least. It was this little house that you could crawl around in. Had 2 floors. But it was very dark in there. That shadow just flashed me right back to it. If I go silent, is that weird? Is that creepy to you? leaving you alone with the fluorescent buzz. Yeah, that one kind of made it easy for me. 16. Oh no, now it's 3. Now it's 3, actually, because 16, 17, 18. And now they're starting to get more into territory where it is actually possible to kind of screw them up and lose progress. Come on, you go into an advantageous spot, please. Yeah, we can work with that. Yes, yes. I'm starting to really, really hate these little seesaw things. If we can... See, the trick is we can't bounce off that wall. Need to get you there. And... boop! Being able to hit you while rolling kind of allows me to use the roll of the ball to aim. And sometimes it screws me over in spectacular fashion. We learn that now. Boop. And, come on. Not much further now. You gotta be kidding me. I heard you go in. I heard you. I saw you almost do it. There you are. I'm not convinced a perfect game is even possible. Alright, let's... I think you're going to be the one to bait me. I think you're going to be the one to send it... There's going to be a perpendicular wall right on the other side, and you're going to be the one to send it right back out, right? No, you had a wedge too. And we can shortcut the crap out of this, but... will we be able to make it? No. And the penalty for missing is that it bounces straight back at you. Want big strength here. I'm going to clear this whole area. Boom. And it just keeps on rolling. Bang. I said bang. Oh wow, this one just keeps going and going. Unlike my desire to play this game if this keeps up. There we go. And... there we go. Yes. Alright, final hole. And you are definitely going to save the most complicated for last, aren't you? There we go. Excellent outcome. Oof. My own jump sound just jump scared me. Why does it have to be such like a guttural noise? Sounds like some kind of primate creature has just snuck up behind me and is about to impale me on a spear. Or strangle me, wring my neck with its bare hands. Bounce. Good bounce. And, wow, 17 was actually kind of the final boss of this thing, wasn't it? Then again... this is a pretty difficult maneuver. Okay, so we need a little bit more than that. No, that just... well, it did a pretty sick flip. There we go. Yeah, that thing tends to launch it... oh. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, no. Oh no, no, no. Please let this be the last one. You can't just add more holes to golf, liminal space. You just can't. It's not allowed. Send it through. I kind of suspected it would do that. I kind of suspected it would want to give us that moment of like, oh, come on. And so it is. I knew 18 was deceptively quick and easy. I was kind of holding out hope that maybe the gag is that 17's the troublemaker, but nope. No such luck. No such luck at all. I'm just sending it around corners without even looking. Because who cares? The only thing I care about is that this thing make it to its destination. I'm the Terminator, and this ball is John Connor. These are the plot lines that emerge in your own head when you've been playing golf for, what, like 15 eons? There you go. I wonder if this is just wasting my time. Like, I wonder if it's not just going to procedurally generate these things until I finally give up. If I exit here, it'll just bring us right back, right? We haven't found any tickets. We haven't found any tickets. But I do have enough to go to the next thing. I think one of them required like 60. Aww. Is this whole thing a waste of time? This whole thing? Do you get it? Please get it. But now there's no ball. Now there's no ball at hole 20. There's a ball at hole 21. And we can never go back. I think we're done here. At a certain... There's probably something that happens. I don't know. At a certain point, I just have to move on.